my darlings. Hope you're all doing well. Bless Lily here. Welcome to this reading that has found you at the exact right time, where you're going to find out exactly what it is that you guys need to hear at this particular moment. 3 options for today's reading. Option number 1 with turquoise, option number 2 with the starstone, and option number 3, the moonstone wants to work with you today. See which one you're mostly drawn to. Don't overthink it, and let's go ahead and begin. My lovely option number 1, if you guys were drawn to the turquoise crystal, get comfy. Let's go ahead and take a look at exactly what it is that you guys need to hear at this particular moment. It could be about anything and everything. All right, look at this. So it does feel like a lot of you guys, you could either be an air sign, right? We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and it does feel like your power lies within your throat chakra for a lot of you. Whether it's singing, whether it's motivational talking, whether it's your power of communication and crazy ability to persuade somebody, it's time to activate this power. So what I'm seeing over here is, especially if you guys are working on some sort of creative project, if you're thinking about writing a book, if you're somebody who is an actor or an actress, right? If you're somebody who is a somebody who wants to be a motivational speaker, or you want to start your own podcast, the inspiration is coming, guys. If you've been feeling like you have just been doing the same thing over and over again and you weren't inspired and you didn't know which way to go, this is about to change big time. All right, because we got the Isis goddess of magic, right, bringing you inspiration over here. It doesn't have to be Isis herself. It could come through in any other way, shape, or form. The main thing is, guys, inspiration is meant to be delivered to your door. So make sure you can hear this inspiration knocking. And the reason why this inspiration is coming through into your life, guys, is because you're connecting with your authenticity. Now, it does feel over here that you guys might be somebody who either is interested in things like self-expression, things like crystals, things like loads and loads of things that make you connect to your authentic self, right? But what I'm seeing over here, it has a lot to do with performing arts in one way or another. And what you need to hear is that the truth and the answers that you're seeking at this particular moment, they lie in your authenticity. So here, there's this energy where the cards are saying, be daring, be okay with being you, be okay with trying something different, be okay with all of this, because only when you're working from that authentic place, the inspiration is going to come. The inspiration is actually going to flow over here, guys. Number 10, number 19, and number 25 are coming through as important numbers. So this could be the dates of your birthday. This could be the dates that are going to be important in the upcoming months, especially when we're talking about December 25th for a lot of you guys, when you're going to be celebrating Christmas. Because what I'm hearing over here is that from Christmas on, right, from the 25th of December or 25th of the month, whenever you're watching this, it feels like things are going to really look up. Especially when we're talking about making things work with family members, making things work with your significant other, with your crush, because I am seeing a lot of people coming together. I am seeing that you guys are going to be restoring your relationships, mending bridges, and for quite a few of you guys, there's an indication that you're meeting somebody important around the 25th. It does feel like it has a bit of a romantic feel to it. Let me see what else comes through over here. So your inspiration is bringing you to the energy of the Treasure Island, guys. So exactly what it is that you need to hear at this particular moment is that your energy, your work, your creations are going to be able to earn you money. All right. And it does feel like this inspiration is going to open the doorway to a bunch of opportunities that are going to be presented to you. And again, you're going to be operating from the place of authenticity. And it does feel quite nice over here, because look at this. They're telling me that you're not going to go for the one that offers you the most money. No, you're going to go for the one where you can honestly be yourself. Another important thing that's coming through over here, my darlings, is that if you're feeling stuck at your job, or if you're feeling like it's time for a career change, they're saying that yes, it is time, because you realize that maybe something that's giving you money isn't giving you everything else that you need. So money is good, of course, we all need money, but there's this energy where you're like, you know what, I can get both money and a sense of fulfillment, both money and a sense of, doing something that I really, really love. Okay. And how very interesting. Again, they keep telling me that some sort of story is going to end over here, guys, some sort of unfinished symphony with somebody. And for some of you, it could end on a good note. For others of you, it just ends and it still makes you happy, because it does feel for some of you guys, honestly, there's some sort of draining relationship that's happening, and it literally takes away your cheer. Takes away your cheer, gives you the fear. Okay. Look at how very interesting. They're telling me that somebody who is acting like an angel is actually somebody who was betraying you. And it's like in your head, it doesn't make sense. You're like, okay, well, this person is so kind and is so nice, but your intuition was telling you that something isn't right. Okay, so for some of you, it's a woman, right, that was wearing a mask. And she was either interfering in your other relationships, or she was just waiting to, I don't know what it is, honestly, guys. I don't know if it's envy or what. Or look at this anger. She was suppressing a lot of anger, and she was trying to really take things away from you, like leading you in the wrong direction. And here there's this energy of breaking this particular pattern of somebody who's very toxic, but who's very, very sly. I'm going to give them that. Very, very sly. And that symphony, honestly, it ends because it feels like somebody has been trying to guilt trip you into doing things and so on and so forth. Maybe saying you spend more time with your significant other than you do with them, right? Because what they're saying is that you're going to feel more fulfilled, you're going to feel more energized, and there's some sort of relationship that gets better. That gets better as soon as this particular woman leaves your life, right? Or even a new relationship begins, right? Let me see what else you guys need to hear at this particular moment. Forgiveness. Okay, so forgiveness of somebody again in your family, or letting go of somebody, somebody who was maybe again very toxic towards you. It fuels your career, guys. I don't know what it is. It's setting you free. There's some sort of break with a particular woman, right? And it sets you free, and it literally opens things up for you. Oh my gosh, you're like, you're walking away. Yeah, it's part of your healing, and you finally get your answers. How very interesting. You finally get your answers. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the new person coming through over here. Who it is, why they're coming in. Romantic tarot. We have the Leo energy over here. Okay, look at this. A new person. Funny, they're saying actually it's not a new person. It's somebody coming in for the second round. Okay, could be Leo energy. Leo's, Aries, Sagittarius energy coming through very strongly. Somebody coming back around. You've been waiting for them. Libra energy is coming through. Aries energy is coming through. You've been waiting for them. Somebody has grown up, somebody has matured, and they're coming in with a new energy. Before, they used to force things, or they felt like they were forced into something. Now they're more balanced, they're more secure. Now they're willing to give you more and exactly of what it is that you need. It's funny how I was talking about breaking free from that woman. It could be talking about your partner breaking free from this particular woman, whether it's a mother, it's another woman or whatnot, right? But there's some sort of a break from a toxic woman that actually makes your relationships work really well and work out. All right, guys, that's what I see for you, my lovely option number one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're up for a personal read, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. And of course, do check my Patreon page out as well. All right, guys, take care now. Bye. My lovely option number two. Let's go ahead and take a look at exactly what it is that you guys need to hear at this particular moment, what you need to know. Okay, right, so it kind of feels like you guys over here, you are at a crossroad, right? So there's a fork in the road and you're like, ooh, all right, which way do I go? Left, right, up or down? Okay. So what they're saying is that this particular moment, you don't need to make a decision. Like this moment right now, you do not need to make a decision. You don't have all the information at this particular moment. You're looking too much at the past and you are thinking too much about the future. They're saying what needs to be happening is you need to be in the here and now. And here we have the posts over here and here we have the posts over here. So two very interesting cards, two very connected cards. Number 3, number 2, and number 1 might be important. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, they're kind of saying like, listen, you're trying to envision too much at this particular moment. You're trying to solve issues that haven't come yet. You're trying to look in the past while being half in the present, half in the future. Do you see what I'm saying? So the cards are suggesting that at this particular moment, you don't need to make a decision. You need to be in the here and now. Why is it important? Because in the here and now, you're going to be able to find the right balance, right? There's some sort of information that's going to be coming through your way pretty soon, guys, within the next 38, I would say 38 hours for some of you, up to 38 days, right? So if we're talking about a very significant decision about moving, about changing your career, about ending a relationship or starting a relationship, they're saying that take your time, right? By rushing, you might be pushing yourself towards either the past or the future. You need to be in the here and now, right? If we're talking about getting more information, you know, whether somebody has a crush on you or how they feel about you, things are going to change within the next 38 hours. And this is a timeless reading. And this is exactly what you need to hear at this particular moment. And it's funny how I was talking about the new life for somebody over here, guys. Somebody might be in your 30s, early 30s, late 30s. Oh, that doesn't matter. But they are giving me a lot of people in their 30s, and you might have been seeing a lot of 13s lately. But funny enough, I was mentioning a new life over here. They're telling me that maybe what's going to happen, it's there, like there's no signpost for it just yet. Maybe what's going to happen isn't one of your options that you're considering, because it kind of feels like you're waking up and you're like, oh my God, this is a brand new opportunity. This is something completely different. And that's why they kind of keep saying, wait, 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 wait. Because you have success. No, yes, baby, look at this. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor and integrity. So this is especially true for those of you guys who are thinking about creating a business, applying for a job, I don't know what it is, but it has a lot to do with your money. It has a lot to do with your success. They're telling me that inspiration is going to come. And there's something about some sort of money or some sort of, I keep hearing honor and recognition that comes your way, that helps you with this new life. And this creates a new opportunity. And for a lot of you, it has to do with romance as well. Look at this. It's like they keep saying that there's going to be a new fork in the road, right? A new signpost appears. So for now, don't do anything. I know it might be hard because you might be somebody who likes to control things and you like to know things, but analysis is paralysis. And it does very much feel like here you're going to be shown the easy way. Yeah, look at this victory. Victory in both, I would say, money and when we're talking about love. If somebody is unsure about your connection, the cards are saying don't push them. Don't push them. Don't keep asking for their opinion, their decision. Let it all happen organically. Because you're afraid that there might be a future that's not the way that you want it to, or there might not be a future. You're thinking about the past of how things have happened in the past. You don't want the same thing to happen again. And they're saying, let it be. Let it be what it is. Because with the energy of victory, they're saying that you're going to win by letting things go. And again, it's like they're showing me for some of you, it's both business and romance. For some of you, it's either or, right? Because this is a general reading, guys. They need to make sure that all of you who need to hear this information, you get it. Yeah? Another very important thing for those of you guys who are stuck in a long distance relationship or with a person who constantly has to travel and you bloody hate it. I can see that you really, really hate it. You're like, oh, I hate it when they have to go away. Things are looking up over here. They might be getting a contract somewhere that's very near to you. You might be getting a visa. They might be getting a visa. Justice, and to be fair, came through twice over here. So we're talking about money. We're talking about victory. If you guys are going through a particularly difficult divorce, division of assets, here the cards are suggesting that what you need to know at this time, that you're going to get what truly is yours with this card of victory. You're going to prove, you're going to have enough proof to get what it is that you want. They're saying that there's a very big lesson that you're going through at this particular moment, learning to trust. I want to say learning to trust the way of life, learning to trust the flow, learning to trust that something new can happen. Because for a lot of you watching this, guys, it feels like you think that you know what's going to happen because you have a lot of experience and you're like, okay, yeah, well, I know how this is going to end. I know how this is going to work out. Or you really want to know because it gives you the sense of control and it gives you the sense of safety. In the energy of the unknown, you become very anxious and this anxiety becomes unbearable. But for now, they're saying this is a very big lesson of learning how to trust and learning to let go of control at least a little bit and seeing how things turn out. They're saying be sure that you will know how to deal with things either way. Yeah? But let go of control. Now, for those of you with romance, my darlings, if you're interested in this part, let me see what's happening with romance. You're very afraid. Okay, we're talking about control. You're like, any rejection gives me a heartbreak. That is absolutely normal, and rejection can be so incredibly painful, especially if it's been a pattern for a very, very long time. For you, you think the more you know, the less mysteries there are, the more you are in control, and the more protective you are of your heart. But it does feel like somebody coming through over here. You know, you guys might have a spark. And the funny thing is, even if you do have that spark, and you will have it, you will still be afraid of this rejection. Because you're like, okay, well, what if I stay lit like this match over here and the other person rejects me? They're saying, no, that's not the case. That is not the case over here. You're very afraid of it because this here, we're talking about a soul connection. We're talking about eternal fire, fire that's never going to go out. And there is some sort of loving, tender, beautiful communication that's coming through over here. And again, they're saying, don't push it, don't rush it. Allow things to just be. Allow things to just be, to come to you. Adopt, at this particular moment at least, a passive role, a role of the of the Empress in Tarot, where she doesn't chase, she attracts. And this is the type of energy that you need at this particular moment. Sometimes we need the Emperor energy, sometimes it's the Empress energy. At this time, for the time being, what you guys need to hear is that you need to be more in passive energy. Because right now the universe is working with you, and if you try to interfere, if you try to control things, this is not going to make things easy for the universe or you. Trust that the justice is going to be served, and also for those of you who needed some closure because somebody has done you wrong, guys, very soon you're going to see karma do its thing. Yeah, and it's going to give you closure. It is going to give you that closure that you need. All right, my lovely, option number 2, that's what I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. If you're up for a personal reading, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. And of course, do check my Patreon page out. All right, guys, take care now. Bye. My lovely, option number 3, the Moonstone. Get comfy. Let's go ahead and take a look at exactly what it is that you guys need to hear at this particular moment. This video has found you for a very good reason. Well, we got the card of finding. Yes, this video has found you because there's something that you need to find. There's something that you are about to find that makes you incredibly happy. So shall we go ahead and take a look at what it is? What is it that you're about to find? Or maybe that's something that's about to find you. Okay. You guys might have been drawn to option number 2 as well. Might have just watched option number 2 because I was literally just talking about closure. And for a lot of you, my dears, they're telling me that you're about to find closure, and boy, is it going to make you happy. Is it going to make you happy? Because it gets you out of the woods. It gets you out of the energy of not knowing what to do next. Of course, with the Moonstone, we have psychic abilities. So I'm going to say this, guys. For a lot of you, you might have thought about a career that has a lot to do with psychic abilities, that has a lot to do with healing, that has a lot to do maybe with life coaching, psychology, mediumship, tarot, runes, Reiki, anything and everything that has to do with your psychic abilities. Yes, you do have them. Yes, they could be developed even more. And no, you're not going crazy. Of course, it's important to stay grounded always, right? It's a bit of a disclaimer. But, you know, since you were drawn to the Moonstone, it could quite possibly be that you are somebody who works well with moon magic, right? And I do feel that you're somebody who's able to read the room, able to read people. And that closure that you're going to get is going to help you find the answers you were seeking when you couldn't understand why your intuition was pulling you in a different direction, or why your intuition hasn't warned you about somebody. Or maybe you're going to finally be able to see the difference between intuition and fear. Right? You're going to be able to be more discerning, and that is going to strengthen your intuition. Right now, they're telling me that the answers you might be seeking might be found in 5D, in your dreams, and 4D as well, and 5D. You could be looking for those answers yourself. You could be, I don't know, getting a tarot reading, getting a Reiki session, it could be a therapy session, whatever it is, it's this energy of finally being able to get closure. Because for a lot of you, look at this, your life purpose is very, very, very closely related to psychic abilities, very closely related. I'm not going to be surprised, guys, if for you option number 3, witchcraft is a very big part of your life, or it will become a very big part of your life. Spirituality might become a very big part of your life. You might be basing your income around it, and for a lot of you, you're finding your life purpose by getting closure. And this is a tough one, guys. Honestly, this is a tough one. So I applaud you, because here they're telling you that you're finding closure. And for a lot of you, you will have to start afresh. You will have to start anew, little by little. But look at this. Again, we're talking about getting your finances back on track. And financial blessings. I keep hearing for you and your family, not only for you and somebody in your family. And it's important because for some of you, you might be starting a business with your friend or a family, right? But honestly, here, expect blessings to come through when it comes to finances. So more customers, more opportunities, getting out of debt, getting out of a very difficult financial situation. It could be that a lot of you either lost a lot of things, or you could be in the process of losing something that you thought was very dear. What you need to know, what you need to hear, guys, is that you're going to get even more. You're capable of getting even more. Yeah, look at this. Transformation that brings you passion. So, my dears, if you are somebody who at this particular moment you're looking at your job, you're looking at your desktop, you're looking at your emails, and you're thinking, what the hell am I doing with my life? What the hell is going on over here? It does feel like there's a transformation on the way that brings that passion back, that brings the passion, that ties the passion and the life purpose together, right? And there you are, you're finding your life purpose, you're finding your passion, you're finding your financial health. Oh my God, I mean, Mr. Poirot would be jealous of you, because here you are, the detective of your own happiness, and you solve the case, you finally get the closure, and you go into this transformation smiling, knowing that at the end of it, there's so many good times, so many good times. And you find your home. My dears, for a lot of you, you haven't had a feeling of being at home for a very long time. So I'm going to read it for those who have been feeling like the country or the place where you are at the particular time, at this particular moment, doesn't feel like home at all. It could be a country that you were born in. It could be a country that you had to go to for whatever reason. They're saying that you haven't felt at home for a very long time. For some of you, there's a very big dream of owning your own house, right? With a garden maybe, where you can plant whatever it is that you need to plant, beautiful flowers and cabbage and cucumbers, I don't know, whatever it is that your soul desires. There's this energy of finally making that wish come true. So finding a home, finding a country, a city that is going to feel like home, and finding happiness. Look at this. Finding your happiness. Maybe you lost a home recently, and they're saying that, you know what, your dreams are really going to come true. It could have had something to do with you needing to travel, needing to push you out even further, to keep on going, to keep on going, to keep on going. So what you need to hear, they're saying trust the process. And if you're feeling uncomfortable, don't make yourself comfortable feeling uncomfortable. This feeling of being uncomfortable is there in order to keep you going. It's not there to make you see how long you can last being uncomfortable. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. They're saying, we know you're adaptable, but we're not pushing you to a certain, like in a certain place, in order for you to again feel comfortable while you're supposed to feel uncomfortable, while this uncomfortable situation is supposed to get you moving. It's supposed to take you to the next level so that you're pushed to take the next step. For a lot of you, you're going to travel. For a lot of you, your happiness in your home lies in another place. Yeah, I know we always say the happiness is within us, and yes, to an extent, you know, but it's very difficult to be happy in a place where where you're not happy. And your love will come to you. Look at this. True love, come to me. True love shall come to me, as I do, so mote it be. Darlings, you have such a beautiful love story waiting to happen. Oh, if only you knew. It's going to be better than it's in the books, than in all the movies, which, by the way, usually portray quite unhealthy relationship dynamics, but I'm not going to go into that at this particular time. Guys, you're going to find love that is better, that is healthier than what you have envisioned ever before. And I'm not only talking about romance, I'm also talking about friendships. I'm also talking about people that you are working with, or you're going to end up working with, and you're very, very imaginative. So listen to your intuition and listen to your imagination. And I keep hearing, if you want to paint, just do it. If you want to paint, just do it. Because you have the success energy coming through. Oh, success and victory. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. I keep hearing that "I Have a Tiger" song. I don't know if you've been jogging to that song lately or what has been happening, but "I Have a Tiger." This is what I keep hearing. You're very safe, you're very protected. This is something that you need to hear. Now then, I kept hearing this song also. You're beautiful. I think it's Christina Aguilera. But let me say this. A lot of you have been having a lot of self-esteem issues lately, and it honestly breaks my heart, because here I keep hearing that this is like your sore point, right? Maybe you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're not seeing how beautiful you are, how gorgeous you are, how handsome you are, both for men and women. And what you need to hear right now is that you are so, so, so beautiful, so charming. Trust me, maybe not to everybody, but to the right person, to the right people, they will see you as the most magnificent creation of the universe. And they will see your beauty inside and out. But first, you must see this beauty within yourself. So here, there's a very specific message, guys. If this is making you tear up, if this is making you think, yeah, that's for me, there's some sort of ritual that's being shown over here, where you take a mirror, you take a candle, it can be any color candle, and look in this mirror and see the beauty. See the beauty of you. Try not to criticize yourself. Try not to talk about your nose or your eyebrows or your teeth or whatever. Look at yourself and let the beauty reflect back to you. Because you're absolutely gorgeous and stunning. And you need to hear this, and you need to know this, and you need to remember this. And you don't need filters, you don't need somebody else's validation. You just need that belief. And trust me, there will be people in your life very soon who are going to confirm that you are the most beautiful, magnificent, charming, alluring, and sexy person they have ever met. All right, my darlings, this is what I have for you, my amazing option number 3. I sincerely hope this reading resonated with you. If you're up for a personal reading where we take a look at your specific situation, Send me an email. The email's in the description box below. So it's the link to my Patreon page with over 140 exclusive videos, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. Alright guys, take good care of your amazing selves now.